I'm Lisa, and I'm the mom half of this duo.
And I'm Shada. I'm Lisa's daughter. And welcome to Two Peas in a Plot, our little corner of the internet where we talk all things books.
We read across genres and love everything from underrated gems to longtime favorites.
And just a quick heads up while we try to avoid spoilers, we do talk about what we liked or didn't. So there might be a few light spoilers along the way just to give you some context.
So if you love stories and want to grow your TBR, hit that subscribe button and join the plot. Well, welcome back, everyone. Before we start our book, I was wondering, Shada, if you had the time, what book would you want to pick up now and read?
Ooh. This might be cheating because I've already started it,
No.
but um I have been meaning for decades to read Pillars of the Earth, and I'm about 100 pages in, which is itty bitty, it's a itty bitty sliver because it's a long book, but I know we've talked about it before. It's Ken Follett, I guess, built his career writing thrillers. So even though this is like an epic saga of building a cathedral over like 100 years or however long it is, it's paced like a thriller. So at least the first part of it. So, um, yeah, I need to read that one actually.
That would be fun. We need to go plan a weekend where we just read or just chill out with whatever we want to do. I don't know,
What
maybe
about
in my
you?
dreams. Um, I do want to read The Count of Monte Cristo. Is that right?
Yes.
I want to
Yeah.
read that. I'm a little nervous because it's really, really thick. I think it's over 1,000 pages. So it kind of makes me nervous. And but I did cheat and read the first three chapters to see if how hard it's gonna be to read or not understand it, but see that way of writing back then, and I think I'm gonna like it a lot. So,
Everyone,
mhm.
everyone who has read The Count of Monte Cristo loves it that I've spoken to. It's like one of those where you're like, "Oh, this is a classic. It's not going to be that fun or interesting." But Dickens has always impressed me. When I read it, I'm like, "Oh, this is kind of fun," because they were written like serials. I know Alexander Dumas is not Dickens, um but yeah, it seems like everyone really likes it. I would like to read it too. I haven't read it. So,
Yeah, we got the same what do you call it? The
the same translation
yeah,
and unabridged.
yeah. I'm excited. So that's what I'd want to curl up with. I will eventually. I'm going to do it, but towards the fall. Not that it's a seasonal read at all, but I just feel like it's a shorter. Well, you're getting close to where it's getting darker earlier, so you can't go outside and enjoy the weather or get
You
out. You
can
want to
get
cozy
all
in,
cozy.
yeah,
Yeah.
or pretend turn down the AC, pretend it's
Yeah.
cold.
Pretend it's cold. That's what we do in the house in July. We just pretend it's cold.
Well, you've got a big baby, a big
Yes, a
black
big
hairy baby.
furry baby.
Yeah, she's so cute. Okay, well, our book today is Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt, which was published May of 2022. This is the author's debut novel. This was my book club's pick, which I will say I was not too excited about starting. I cannot say exactly why I did not want to read it. The first obvious reason is it's not a mystery, the type that I would normally be attracted to. But as soon as I read the first two chapters, I told Shada that I was going to love the book. It was so interesting how the author wove the characters and their stories together. I did cry, but those were happy tears towards the end of the book. The book is about a widow that works the night shift at a small town aquarium, cleaning and mopping the floors. She always greets the marine life each time she comes into work and then says her goodbyes when she leaves for the night. So it is easy to see Tova taking a great interest in Marcellus the octopus, who seems to be able to sneak out of his tank. Marcellus also narrates his side of the story within the book. His character has an interesting and sarcastic take on humans. I hear the audio is wonderful to listen to because Marcellus is quite the sarcastic narrator. I purchased the ebook and now I wish I had purchased one of those pretty paperbacks with the decorated edges. Marcellus has knowledge to help Tova find out what happened the night her son disappeared all those years ago. I want the reader to be surprised while following the journey that Tova takes with the help from Marcellus regarding the mystery of her son's disappearance. So I do not want to say too much else for fear I will start explaining too much and spoiling the story. I felt the mystery was a strong component of the book and held me captive until I knew everything. I have not read a book in a long time that was so different, enchanting, and just lovely to read. I love all the books that I've read, but there are those special ones to each reader, and it is not always easy to explain why, but this is a special one. I cannot recommend this book enough. I know a lot of people have been reading this book and enjoying it, but if you're like me and passed it up because you felt you might not connect with it, I hope you will decide to choose this book next time you see it and enjoy meeting all the characters and the journey that the book takes you on. I cannot help myself, and I just want you all to hear another description of the book, just in case you are not convinced. Tova Sullivan, a widow, spends her nights cleaning a small town aquarium, finding quiet comfort after the mysterious loss of her son years ago. There she forms an unexpected bond with Marcellus, a highly intelligent and slightly grumpy giant Pacific octopus who may hold more answers than anyone suspects. The focus is about grief, healing, and found family with a dash of cozy mystery and a lot of heart. It has a slow and interesting build with a wonderful hug at the end. I just really, really enjoyed this book. And so glad the book club made me read it. And I know,
Yeah,
Shada, you have the book to read
I was
too.
gonna say this is one that I bought and it's sitting on my shelf and I haven't read it yet. So I'm very, very happy that you enjoyed it. Also, I know you said you didn't want to, or you wouldn't have picked it out by yourself because it doesn't have a mystery, but then you
Mhm.
found that it had a mystery in it too.
Yes.
So,
Well, and I guess the mystery to me is what happened to her son and how does Marcellus come into play with that? But you find out more and more. And Marcellus gives up a little bit when he narrates his part of the chapter, which is usually just like a page. And then there's other people that are in Tova's life that make the community. It's a small town. She's older and she's thinking of moving into I don't know what you call it, like a retirement home.
like a retirement community.
Yeah, because she has a big home. I think her father had built. But it's just really the sweetest story. I never thought, I don't know, just the octopus kind of threw me a little bit, but he's part of the book that makes it special.
Well, it kind of, and I'm sure other people have made this connection too. I haven't read the book yet. I want to. Um, but did you ever see, I think it's on Netflix. I was looking it up just now. It's called My Octopus Teacher, and it's a true story about this guy who just goes scuba diving, or is it scuba diving or is it snorkeling? But he makes a friend with an octopus. Like it's an actual documentary about his relationship with this octopus. I cried at the end of that. They are very, very smart. They're very empathetic, and they don't live very long. And it
No.
was just devastating at the end of that.
I want to say I could have seen that one. I don't know if there's two or just one documentary, but I've seen something with an octopus and it did fascinate me. And I think I do remember the sadness at the end. So I don't, maybe that's why in the back of my mind I didn't want to pick the book up. So glad I did and didn't listen to myself. But also in the book, Marcella starts counting down his time because he's towards the end of his.
Oh, that's gonna make me sad.
It's sad, but he doesn't bring sadness into it. I mean, it's just, I think, the Guncle, is that what it was called? I thought that was a lot sadder than this one. This is just like kind of in a way the circle of life, and it has a very happy ending, even though you can't give him back life. It's happy for Marcellus and happy for Tova too. It's happy for everyone. That's all I can
Oh,
say.
that's
Even
good.
though there is possible death forthcoming, it is very, very lovely. It's just a lovely read. I'm anxious, not anxious, I guess that's a word, but I can't wait to see what this author writes again. Very different, but it grabbed me. So I can't wait to discuss it. Next month we meet and we'll talk about the book. And I usually love everything we read, and it's always out of my not comfort zone per se, but I wasn't going to pick it up unless I've been told by the book club that's what we're reading. That's why I don't like to give my choices, because I want to read something different that I wouldn't normally pick up, because I'm always often surprised. The only one that I didn't get involved with was a sci-fi one. But I love like Ray Bradbury, isn't he
But see
sci-fi?
that like Carl Sagan writing a sci-fi, like
Yeah, I don't.
yeah, that's a little bit more. I know that it's I know that it's fiction, but I feel like this is me not having read it, but I feel like it probably he went like in the hard sci-fi direction, not like fun Star Wars space opera kind of sci-fi, like hard near future, earthbound, like scientist driven sci-fi, which is fine. It's just I think if you're gonna read sci-fi, if you who you don't really read sci-fi, if you're gonna read sci-fi, it should be something fun and not like existential and introspective.
It's I guess there's not enough time to read, and I want to pick something a little closer to home, I guess. Something that I would want to pick up. That's our book to talk about, Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. I highly recommend you pick this up if you haven't already. It's a lovely read. And get yourself one of those fancy copies if you think you're going to reread it again. I'm not too much of a rereader, but I may reread this, or I'd lend it out quite a bit.
Wow, that's high praise. Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
really reread things.
no. So, well, we appreciate you hanging out with us, and thanks for being here and talking books with us.
And if you love stories and want to grow your TBR, hit that subscribe button and join the plot with us. And we'll see you in the next chapter. Bye, y'all.
Bye.